buongiorno, benvenuti to the ItalianCookingClass.com. Thank you for joining us. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cook pasta correctly because there are some variations. A lot of people think it's just cooking pasta, strain the pasta from the water, put it in the plate and add the sauce on top. That is not how you cook pasta and combine it with sauce. Let me show you how to do it. And this is what we call pasta asciutta. Firstly, the ingredients are very simple. Obviously we have pasta, salt is important, and water. There is no oil in cooking pasta because that is not the way to cook pasta. The oil is added later if chosen to, because it is really a fallacy that the oil in the water stops the pasta from sticking. That is not at all what stops the pasta from sticking. I will explain to you what stops the pasta from sticking and we'll show you how to cook it right now. Firstly, what we have to do is get the water to boil. That is number one rule. The water has to be boiling before you add the pasta to it. As a rule of thumb, you have 1 litre of water to 100 grams of pasta. So that means that if you have a 500 gram packet of pasta that you're going to cook, you will require 5 litres of boiling water. That is generally the ratio, which is 1 to 10, and that is the more water, the better the pasta will cook. Now the water is boiling in here. Also, the ratio of salt to water is usually 7 grams of salt to 1 litre of water. Though you're not going to measure that because it is generally quite unnecessary and time consuming. So what we'll do is about 2 tablespoons of salt to the water, and the best way to test it is just by sticking your finger in and having a taste of the water, and there should be a subtle saline flavour to the water. Not too much, just a hint. You will notice the difference when you do that. So now we're going to add the pasta to it. It is important to stir the pasta immediately after you've dropped it in the water. Now within the first minute that you've dropped the pasta in the water, it is important every 15 seconds to give it a good stir. In a few moments we'll give it another stir. And it's always good to buy a good quality pasta because it helps it not to stick as much while it's cooking. So we'll give that another stir now. This is our 3rd time. So now this is the 4th time within the first minute. Give it a good stir and you'll notice that the pasta is quite loose and free. So now up until it's ready to be strained, which will be just before it's actually cook time on the packet, because we want to strain it just before it's al dente in the water and cook it to al dente in the sauce, so that when it's served it's actually al dente. This pasta, I've been stirring it regularly every minute. You know, it's been cooking for about 8 minutes and they say on the packet 10 minutes. So I'm going to strain it out of here, add it to the sauce and cook it with the sauce for about 2 minutes. So that'll be 10 minutes in total, and that will be al dente as well as sauce combining with the pasta as well, and not having any separation between pasta and sauce, because a lot of people cook the pasta, strain it, put it in a plate and then put the sauce on top. I'm also going to add some water from the pasta, and I'll explain the reason why in just a moment. I'll add about half a cup. We've got the pasta, the sauce, and some water from the pasta water in the actual sauce as well. Now the reason why I've added some water to the sauce and the pasta is because the pasta, cooking through the process of absorption, it has to have some water for it to keep cooking with. Now what also happens is, as the pasta is cooking, the sauce is sticking to the pasta. So what you'll see is happening here is that the pasta is obtaining more colour because the sauce is sticking to it, and the whole dish is becoming drier. And this is what we call pasta asciutta. Pasta asciutta is dry pasta, a dry pasta dish. Now, a dry pasta dish isn't because the pasta that we're using is dry in a packet. Pasta asciutta, dry pasta dish, is because the pasta dish, when it's presented, final in the plate, is dry. Here it is. This is what we're doing. You can see there that the sauce is sticking to the pasta itself with all those beautiful, wonderful flavours. as well as the pasta cooking and becoming al dente. So just serve that up now. When I say it's a dry pasta dish, I'm relating to the sauce. It's drier and it's sticking to the pasta. It's very dry. And that's how you cook proper pasta all'italiano. Thank you for watching and joining us. How to cook pasta correctly with the ItalianCookingClass.com. Thank you, we do appreciate it. Share the video, click the like button, subscribe, join us for more videos. This is Giuseppe, arrivederci, buon appetito from the ItalianCookingClass.com. Also, we've just released an ebook and it's called Sensational Flavors, Love to Your Palate. 10 different simple recipes of flavors which you can use with pastas, meat, seafood, anything you like. They're just really simple, they're really wonderful. Get it, folks. The link's below all the videos, so click on it, it'll take you straight to there. We do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Arrivederci, buon appetito.